Suzanne Franco with SuzanneFranco.com, and I'm just wrapping up a small series on brainstorming and how to go about finding a topic that you're truly passionate about. And now I want to do a follow-up on how to narrow down that topic into a niche topic, and that'll give you a better chance for success in your online business. Now, what I don't think I stressed enough in the previous lessons is just how important this is, even if you already have an online business. If you're not as successful as you'd like to be, I hope you went through the lessons, and if you didn't get a chance to go through them, I hope you'll do yourself a favor and just go ahead and listen to them. They're audio and video lessons. You can find them. I've put links to them down in the post below this video. You'll also want to check out the post I did on Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Crush It, and that book is specifically about finding a topic that you're passionate about. You can also go enter my contest there for a signed book that I'm giving away on the blog too. In fact, I once heard Gary say, and I wish I could remember which interview I heard this on, that one mistake people make is that they have a topic and they're really passionate about it, but they change it even slightly because they think there's not a market for that specific topic. Now, the example he used was about a guy who was passionate about diet soda. And he figured there was no way he could make a business out of his passion for diet soda, so he thought, well, maybe I'll do it about soda. All sodas. But after he put some more thought into it, he decided that, he wanted to make a fortune and that there couldn't possibly be an audience or a market for diet soda. So he decided to go with beverages. Now, the problem with this way of thinking is that this guy isn't passionate about all beverages. He's passionate about diet soda. So when it comes time for him to speak or write about other beverages like, vodka or juice or any other beverage for that matter, he's just not very interested and he's not full of passion for the subject. You know what? He dreads going to work. He doesn't work on the site. He gets overwhelmed and he's pretty much not going to be a success. Now, this was a light bulb moment for me. I have a site that I'd love to work on more often, and I just don't because it's overwhelming, and I feel like I'm never going to get it to where it can be truly successful. And as you might already know, Ken and I got married in Mexico earlier this year, and I spent a ton of time online researching destination weddings, where to get married, what the requirements were for each country, the seasons, the weather, travel expenses, all that stuff. And I was so excited about the subject about, destination weddings that I started a site. It's actually a blog on the subject. You can see the link again down in the post. Might as well give it a little link juice, right? Well, anyway, after I heard the diet soda illustration, I realized this. Weddings, for me, was equal to the beverages. Destination weddings was equal to soda. And Riviera Maya weddings was my diet soda. So do you see the idea here? I could research, read, write, and talk about that Riviera Maya area where we got married. We even returned there for our honeymoon. I could talk about that all day, every day, and get totally excited and passionate about it without wondering how much money that I'm going to make for sharing the information. I mean, I could talk about it, and when I hear somebody who wants to travel down there, I could probably talk their ear off. They wouldn't be able to shut me up. So you know what? Bingo. There's my passion. Don't you agree? Now, I'm not going to scrap the existing site, but rather I'll just be adding a separate site, that's more specific to that area, and then those two sites can kind of, feed off each other and be a referral source for each other. I just wanted to share that because I want to make sure that you listen to the lessons, and even if you have a business, see if it's like my destination wedding site. Maybe it's just stagnant and it's not growing because maybe you weren't niche enough, and maybe you went up and went too broad instead of narrowing it down to your passion. So go ahead and take a look at that. Even if you already have a business, if you don't have one, keep that in mind before you get started on your site. I don't want to see you end up the way I did with this. Okay, so listen to the lessons. Be sure and comment. Let me know if you have questions, comments. Let me know if this has helped you. Make sure you go over to that Gary post and enter for the contest. I'm gonna cut it off on November 30th, 2009. So if you're listening to this, and hey, if you're over on one of the video sharing sites, come on over to SuzanneFranco.com, and we focus on helping you get started with your online business. And if you're already up and running, I'll help you grow it and learn how to go out and market and promote the site as well. Well, I'm going to sign off for now. This is Suzanne Franco with SuzanneFranco.com.